And this, my friends, is Vi on 2 hours of sleep last night. So I didn't go to bed last night until this morning. It was like 4:30 or 5 o'clock this morning. And I got until about 7 o'clock before the tiny human burst into my bedroom to wake me up. So I'm literally running on 2 hours of sleep. However, I feel okay. I feel alright. On the plus side, I have been reading a book series. I think I said something about it a few vlogs back. It was the Tainted book that I was reading to Will. We've finished Tainted, moved on to book number 2, which was Talented. Completely finished that one, and we are now on to book 3 of 4, and the third one, I believe, is called Fractured. We have one left. I think that one is called Destined, and we'll be done. It is a fabulous series thus far. I enjoy reading it, so much so that I literally read out loud to my husband almost 8 hours yesterday, my friends. So my voice is a little on the hoarser side today. I'm taking it easy for a short while. Because I do have plans to read to him again tonight. We are gonna probably be in the car, and I'm gonna spend some time reading to him, so we may actually finish that one. And if we finish it, I'm definitely buying the 4th book, because it seems like this author, at the end of every single book, and most chapters for that matter, leave you on such the cliffhanger that, or at least for myself, I feel like I have to know what happens next, at all costs. It's a good thing that all these books are available online through the Kindle app, because I didn't find any of them at my library, but they are fabulous. I highly, highly recommend them. I will try to remember to look and give the titles and make sure I have the author correct. But you guys, like I said, I'm gonna read all of them and see what I think. But as of right now, I am hooked on these books, and I'm so glad that the author has at least one more book series, and they have the first of that 4-book series free on my Kindle app, so I'm definitely going to check that one out too. It's called the Lifsal Guardians, I think is what it's called. But I really like this writer's writing style, so I'm definitely excited to read another one after I finish this, but I'm totally hooked on the books. And that's about it. So, yesterday, what at all did I do yesterday, guys? Well, that's right. You know, I did stuff like, I did my nails, hung around the house, played with my kids for a little while. You know, pretty low-key stuff. It was kind of fun. And then I spent a good portion of my time reading to my homie. So, yesterday was fun, just because, well, when you get sucked into a book, or a book series, I don't know how many of you guys are actually into reading books, but when you get into a series or you get into a world in a book that just like immerses you, it's amazing. It's like you have to know what happens next, and I don't really know how to describe that other than you have to know what is next, and you are absolutely enthralled with the world that's been created, I guess. Anyways, I really don't know what else to talk about, except I wanted to tell you what I did yesterday and kind of my plans for today. My daughter, she's going to be going out with her boyfriend. It sounds really weird to say that, but she's going to be going out with her boyfriend to have some lunch and hang out. And then later this evening, she has what they call a waxing party for her cross-country ski team. Basically, they just get their skis all waxed and prepped and ready for the races, which will be tomorrow. I don't know exactly if they're going to have the races, though, because up on the mountain it was raining, and it was 38 degrees last night. And so it may have destroyed quite a bit of the snow that's up there, and there's really not that much to speak of. Like, I don't know how tall the guardrails are, guys, but if there's like a standard size of guardrails, let's just put it this way, the snow doesn't even come up to the guardrail, like the bottom rung of the guardrail. That's how little snow they have up there on Hoodoo. Google that. Google Hoodoo. Hoodoo, if you guys want to see the mountain that my daughter's supposed to be having a race at tomorrow. Check it out and see how little snow there is up there. My guess is if they actually go and do the race tomorrow, they're not going to allow foot traffic, so I will not be able to have any footage again of a race of hers. Thankfully, her coaches actually take some good screenshots or snapshots of, you know, everyone competing, etc. So at least we'll have some, you know, little memories or things, and I can actually see her form and that kind of stuff. But foot traffic is not allowed, especially when the snow is so thin and so horrible, I guess, because tramping around on it just makes it worse and it goes away. So unless you have a pair of skis or snowshoes, actually I don't even know if snowshoes are allowed. If you don't have a pair of skis, you can't go. And I don't own my own skis, so I'm not going to her race. But like I said, I don't even know if they're actually going to ultimately have it, because unless it snows or something, it may be pretty bad conditions up there. So I don't know. And speaking of icy and bad conditions, good Lord, this morning on the roads, it was like a sheet of ice, my friends. It was terrifying. My husband wasn't even going very fast, but there were a couple corners that it was literally fishtailed, and he has snow traction tires on, which are very grippy, and they work really well. So I can't imagine if he didn't have his snow tires on, we probably would have spun out, if I'm honest. It could have been a pretty tragic thing. But we turned into a parking lot, and the parking lot was kind of one of these, you turn into it and it's kind of at a steep incline and has a curve to it. And we basically got stuck on their little driveway mountain. And it took quite a bit to get the car going and up. Like I said, he's got snow tires, so the fact that his good traction snow tires didn't grip that well on that stuff tells you exactly how icy it is out here. It rained last night, and it was 32 degrees, which is freezing here. 32 degrees Fahrenheit is freezing. So it was just at the freezing point this morning when we were in the car, which I'm in the car right now, but when we were driving. But yeah, it was like a total sheet of ice. I mean, if I showed you the ground, it would literally just look like it rained and it's wet. But my friends, it is a slick sheet of ice. It is crazy. I guess it would be considered what people call black ice, because it literally just looks like the ground is wet, but it's icy, icy, icy. Kind of scary outside. Oh, I don't think there's anything else really that I can talk about, because as far as plans go, I'm gonna upload a couple videos to YouTube this morning or this afternoon. I'm gonna try to get a nap in, try to get some sleep, because I only had 2 hours of sleep. So depending on how quiet my minions can be, I might be able to sneak in a nap for an hour or 45 minutes or 15 minutes. I'll pretty much take anything I can get. And I've got to figure out what to do for dinner, because I haven't given that any thought. And I know that it's early-ish in the morning. It's only like 9 or 10. I guess that's not really early. But we still have plenty of time to plan for dinner, but, you know, like to be prepared. Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and hop off here. I'm going to probably either read or play some apps on my phone for 20 minutes. And then I think I'll really get started with my day after that, because my homie will probably be done with what he's doing. And that's about it, folks. That's pretty much as far as I got. Off we go into the wild blue yonder. Again. Taking kids, a whole carload. So I asked everybody to bring something. And what did you bring?
I brought my sexy wife.
Okay. He brought me. Aria, what did you bring for the trip?
A blanket with lots of food.
Okay. Tyler, what did you bring on the trip?
I accidentally brought 3 things.
What? Accidentally?
It wasn't an accident, but what did you bring?
I brought a whiteboard thing to draw. I brought some flashcard things to draw on.
Okay.
That gets boring. And then I also brought the DSI.
Okay. And Kaden, what did you bring?
I brought my big doggy and this book.
Okay.
But the book's going to be swapped.
What are we doing? Tell me about that. We picked that up the other day.
Well, a few days ago, but like, it's not really interesting really to me.
So you've abandoned, it's already gone.
Yeah.
And the book we ordered, is it in now then?
Yep.
Awesome, so we're gonna go get you that one. You guys wanna see what I brought? This is amazing. I bought an entire bag of these throat lozenges, because I plan to read again, and my throat hurts a lot, but it's worth it because the book's amazing. So, Yeah. We gotta stop and get something to eat. Gotta go to the library and get a new book for Caden. And then I think we're headed out after that. And it's a nice long trip in the car. 8 hours? Something like that?
8 hours, 4 hours each way.
4 hours each way. So, that's it.
Cookie dough.
You like your cookie dough? Look at my happy minions back there. Daddy stopped at Dairy Queen and we all got cookie dough blizzards, except for Dada. Well, it was his Reese's Pieces and something else.
And peanut butter, Reese's Pieces, peanut butter cups, and Butterfinger.
Yeah, he got like really sweet one. But you guys like it? That's how to make a car full of kids that have been hanging out in the car for hours happy. You buy them ice cream. Look at those happy faces.
Actually,
Look at his happy faces.
I want more ice cream.
Look at his
I
happy
like
faces.
more ice cream than this.
All right,
Well, you
off we
better
go.
eat that first.